although it's early in January and a lot of the New Year's resolutions have been set already, goal setting is something that happens throughout the year for a number of people. So in light of it being New Year, I decided I was going to create a master prompt that's going to help you set your 2026 goals, or just goal setting throughout the year if you're finding this video at a different time. Now, using AI, so in this example we've got ChatGPT, what you're going to need to be able to do is to click on the plus here and then add in the goal clarity master prompt. Now, before we go any further, if you want access to this master prompt, you're going to click the first link in the description and I'm going to send that to you for free. Now, to make use of this prompt, it's not just a case of paste it in and then hit enter. You're going to need to tell it, help me by using this prompt to set my goals for 2026. By pressing enter, it's going to go ahead and spit out a load of stuff for you. Now, the beautiful thing is that I've already done this for myself to test it and see if it's actually any good. So here it is. Basically, it's going to take us through a bunch of different phases and ask us questions. I've told it to just ask one question at a time and be really specific about what's going on. And then from here, it's going to help me generate my goals. So the first thing it asked me to do was question 1, answer in plain English, no polishing. By the end of 2026, what do you want more of in your life? So I've just gone, I want more money, I want to work fewer hours, I want to be jacked, I want a new house and an ID buzz because I think they look really fucking cool. And it's going to respond to me and we're going to generate a conversation about everything that's going through. Question 2, what do you want less of in your life? Now, if you spend the time and energy to go through this, which could take a little while, by the time you've chatted to it for a little while, it's going to come out and give you some really, really detailed goals. So SMART goal 1, I want to be able to work 6 to 8 hours per weekday, 50% of the time is spent on content creation, product system building, audience development, and all this sort of stuff. It's a really, really smart tool and I'm really proud of it, and I think that you will find a lot of benefit from doing it yourself as well. Now, to go into the prompt a little bit for yourself, for the nerds out there, I've already told it the things that are really important for AI to know. So I've told it what the role is, what it needs to try and mimic, and I've tried to get it to say, well, I want you to do a bit of an audit of your life, find out what the signal versus noise is, and try and work out actually what your detailed goals are. Trying to find out whether the motivation's right, check if they're going to be realistic to see if there's actually something we're going to do, and then make them into a SMART goal. So SMART being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. And then we're going to look to see if that aligns with your values and check for your commitment, and then it's going to give you that final output. It'll even, at the end, try and get you to keep on top of your goals. You can track to see if it's going to be working or not. And do you know what? When I did it myself, I found it quite a therapeutic little session as well. Just me and the laptop talking away, got quite deep at times. But I thought it was a really cool tool and really helped me with setting some really clear goals for 2026. Now, to go into a few other little smart things about it, just in case you wondered how we could get even more out of this, I started getting a bit cheeky with it at the end, saying, oh, why can't I have a goal of being a millionaire by end of 2026? And I said, well, you can have that goal, but the question is whether it serves the same reality filters you just applied to everything else. So it's a bit like, maybe there's another example down here, said, well, what about my goal of going from 86 kilos down to 80? Good question, but it tries to talk to you about, is this actually what you want, or is this just sort of a bit of noise from there? You know, for me, being 80 kilos is neither here nor there, but what I do actually care about is my performance on the touch rugby field, my robustness, and still looking kind of good with the top off, because who doesn't? So I found this a really good tool. Hopefully you are at least curious about it. So if you are, again, click the link in the description. I will then send you the prompt. You can go and do the exact same as what I've just done here and have some fun with it. Let me know how you get on.